Hi, Fitcheck here, doing another fit check. I'm at 191.8. 191.8 pounds. Oh. And time for a fit check. I've thought to myself that I really need to get a stool. I really need to get a stool so that I can show my legs and thighs, maybe my butt like a little bit during the fit check. Because if I can show how much fat I've gained or lost off there too. Maybe just do a quick like this and like to the side like that and stuff. I'll figure something out that's kind of like a standard sort of thing to do along with my fit check. Because really I'm carrying a lot more weight down here, it feels like, than I am with my upper body. So it's a little weird to show the progress of my upper body continuously and then not show my legs and thighs. And, hey, if what I'm doing makes my legs, my butt, thighs, stuff like that look more defined and look nicer and look more physically appealing, then that might be something, I think people would see that. People who wanted to work out those parts of their body or have certain body goals to have their butt pop a certain way or, reduce their thigh gap, stuff like that. I mean, I'm not specifically setting out to reduce my thigh gap or make my butt pop, but the things that I'm doing will probably result in that. Uh, a lot of what I think about is what I look like shirtless. That's what I think more people are gonna see. But the legs are important, and I can show some muscle building in my legs, but I really think just having that stool, stepping up like that, and getting kind of a standard side to side, uh, you know, getting the leg like relaxed, getting the leg maybe more flexed kind of to the side or something so that you can see. Because I'll definitely be losing fat and then building muscle there. And if I keep up with this over a span of, I don't think right away at all, but maybe if I kept up with it for 6 months to a year, I might even start to see some vascularity in that area. Like veins and stuff. And at that point, people would say, "Oh, you're on steroids." They wouldn't believe that I did normal diet and exercise type stuff and got there. But to my credit, I'd be able to say, "Well, look at my live streams. I've been doing this every single day. Look at my live streams. Look at my fit checks. Look at my legs a year ago. Look how they very gradually over the span of a year got to the point that they're at now because I worked hard, not because I shot up some steroids, which to me is still ridiculous to be shooting up. I don't see how shooting up stuff fits in with the weightlifting. Anyway, that's a lot of nonsense to go into, but that's what I think about. And I'm doing this as my fit check and my workout. I am very aware that it is March 1st, but I am doing my last day of the month of February fit check and workout because I just missed it I was trying to leave just enough room in the day to do it real quick. I ran to the store, got some supplies, and I ended up falling asleep. So I'm doing this for the 28th, even though I know it's March 1st. But it's my fit check for the 28th, and it'll be my workout for the 28th. So I still need to squeeze in some kind of workout tomorrow. Hopefully I'll get enough protein right now and then tomorrow, where I won't be feeling quite so like low energy. Oh, I've been feeling good, just feeling a little tired, but I have been doing a good bit of exercise, and today I changed the strings on my guitar. Anyway, now my fit check is just getting all over the place. I'm making it a nightmare if I want to go back and do the editing. I need to just start out the video and do the fit check part. I think if I looked back at my progress over just a week, I think I'd already be pretty happy with the results. Seeing it little bit day by day, to me, it still looks the same. I still have the extra weight here and the extra weight here. From the side, I think I can definitely tell this is like not such a like pouch down there. So I like to do these daily fit checks, and I think it's interesting to me, once I get more fit and get my core built up, it just kind of naturally causes your posture to correct itself. But yeah, just very regular, normal right now. I don't feel like I'm very fit or in very good shape. I'm getting there though. I mean, there's people with serious health problems and weight issues who would look at me and just be appalled. You know, they'd be like, "What? Of course you're healthy or whatever." But no, I'm not going for healthy. I'm going for like next level, very athletic, lots of definition everywhere, so that I can say to people, "Hey, you want to get fit, you want to get healthy, you want to lose fat. I'm the guy to talk to about it. I've done it." And this isn't the first time I've gotten myself into shape, but it should be an epic sort of turnout. Kind of run out of space here. I like doing the fit check. I don't know. I'm starting to look much more fit, much more. I want to get my shoulders a little broader, get this a little slimmer, have it so that it's more of a T, stuff like that. But I don't really focus on body goals and physique. I do VR stuff that does a whole lot of upper body. Like, I'll lift some weights and I use a pedal thing under the desk when I play a computer game. So I'm getting lower body workout, I'm getting upper body workout. Anyway, I need to get some protein so that I can get done with this stream and get on to the actual workout part. So I'll do my fit check one more time. Make it easy on myself. If I go back to do editing later, give myself multiple options for what I can use. still got a little bit of weight here. I got a lot of weight still here, and then I got just a bunch down there. So there's a long road ahead, but I'm almost feeling like really healthy, really good and stuff, to where where I'll feel at a pretty comfortable place is where doing the regular workouts, it's like does almost nothing to me. Yeah, I burn lots of calories, I build muscles, but I've built myself up to it so much that I can just go for a few hours at like max intensity and do that every day, not have it really faze me. And at that point, start adding weights, weight vests and hand weights and things like that into the workouts. Start getting more aggressive with how often I do sets, and really, really push it to the limit. I forget what I was saying. So, on to the protein. For those of you who came to see my titties, the show is over. For those of you to see what protein I use in my titties, this is the part for you. We're just doing some kale. That's my basic first ingredient here is the kale. Bam. Now I've got to find some water. Here we go. Glug, 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 glug. Glug, 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 glug. Good stuff. Sorry, that was loud for you. Have it. So, we'll put some hemp in this. Oh, dang it. I just spilled my hemp. Alrighty. Get some crickets. Good old Jiminy crickets. There we go. And the final ingredient, well, not the all-time final ingredient. I'll have one more ingredient to add. Here we go. Time for the greens. The greens. Always the greens. There we go. Now, what I have to add in here is a lemon wedge. I've got the whole lemon wedge with the skin. You want all that stuff in there. And we've got kale, water, cricket powder, hemp powder, greens powder, and a lemon wedge. It's about 10 grams of protein. Let's get this mixed up here. all mixed up. Yeah, it's really not bad making it that way. What it tastes like a little bit, and it's super ultra weird, but it tastes a little bit like a green Fruit Loop. Yep. Yeah, mixing it up like this makes it taste like a green Fruit Loop. Very odd. Goes from tasting like dirt, you put the lemon wedge in there, starts to taste like a Fruit Loop. Can't explain it. It's one of the most important things to have. You should have this every single day. Whether you exercise, doesn't matter if you're male, female, what age you are, anything. You should have this every day. Your cartilage and your joints, so many parts of your body that we're taught just deteriorate over time. They can actually stay very healthy if you get the right nutrients. This is the right nutrients. I don't rinse that out. Put away my lemon wedge for the next Fitcheck. And I'll be having at least one more protein drink. I really should push it and have 2 more protein drinks, so I'll probably do that, especially since I just said it now. And I think I can get up closer to 60 grams of protein. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. I can hit 60 grams of protein if I do 2 more protein shakes. I'll do a chocolate vanilla with soy milk, and then do a fruit smoothie real quick, and that'll make me hit 60 grams of protein. That's pretty good. I just don't feel like having more than that. I overdid it doing super thick smoothies, doing like 100 grams of protein in one sitting. Ooh. Ooh. Ugh. I gotta stretch my legs out. I don't stretch my legs nearly enough. I don't stretch my arms enough either. Ugh. Ugh. You'll lose mobility quickly building up muscle. Oh, if you don't stretch a lot. Oh. All right. So next up, we'll do a chocolate drink. I've got soy milk instead of almond milk. It's good to alternate. So I throw some, excuse me, I throw some soy milk in there. Then I do a scoop of chocolate. That's 20 grams of protein. Then I do a scoop of vanilla. That's 15 grams of protein. Because 2 scoops of vanilla is 30 grams. Yeah. Yeah, it must be 2 scoops. I don't know. Part of the label got sort of ripped off, but it's whatever. There is protein in here. So I'm told. So that puts me up only to 45 grams of protein. I still have to drink this. This is ridiculous. There we go. Got my fruit ready for my last smoothie. It's just going to be a little bit of fruit, 1 scoop of that vanilla. That'll bring me up to 60 grams of protein. And I'll be good. I'm pretty sure I'm going to do the PlayStation VR 2. Do some boxing, some kind of combat thing. I'll do that first. And I'd like to fire up the Minecraft VR. I might do that after I do the more combat type one. about to have a fruit smoothie, but I'm still going to have an apple. Just a little bit of fruit in there. Like, you can really pack in the amount of protein you get at one time. But I like to figure out how to make this stuff last longer. As long as I get enough protein and I'm feeling good, I'm not in pain because I'm malnourished, I'll stretch the stuff as far as I can, as much as I can. And it feels good to do that. So I just put one scoop in there. Make sure I got the full scoop though. Okay. Here goes the fruit smoothie. And I already had an apple, or half an apple. I didn't really drink that much apple juice, or gulp down. I think that really does mix it up better. Like shaking it, pushing it down while it's blending. I think it forces any chunks down to the bottom. Seems to work pretty good. Huh. Almost has a pina colada taste. I think that was a little bit of strawberry, a little bit of mango, a little bit of pineapple, a little bit of peach. And just water and smooth vanilla protein powder. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. It's pretty good. Yeah, a little more pineapple. I don't know. It's got a pretty good, almost pina colada taste now. I'm thinking to myself, what could be added to this to make it more pina colada-y? Yeah, out of the three, the fruit smoothie's the best. What a surprise. Sometimes the chocolate powder is good. The way I do it, I mean, I'm just putting as much protein powder in with some almond milk or soy milk, just as much as possible. And it comes out really, really thick. And it's kind of a chocolatey vanilla taste. But really, I just try to drink it as quickly as possible. And it's like, it makes that one drinkable. It usually it's way more drinkable than the green drink, but since the green drink has started to taste like a green Fruit Loop, now it's like it's almost questionable. That chocolate drink can have so much of the vanilla and chocolate powder in it that it's a little less palatable. Like my milk wasn't cold today for the chocolate drink, and that was weird. I should have said something while I was drinking it. It was room temperature. It was weird. That is so tasty. So, so tasty. Uh, so, aches and pains. Aches and pains. How do I deal with my chronic pain? Well, your nerves aren't healthy. Your cardiovascular system isn't healthy. If your cardiovascular system isn't healthy, then you're not getting, like, your blood's not being properly oxygenated. Right? Chronic pain would just come from that by itself. Like, come on. I mean, I know we're all taught, like, you gotta get your blood flowing or else nothing is happening. You gotta breathe for your blood to be flowing stuff. Or you have to breathe for there to be oxygen in your blood. Breathe to oxygenate your blood. You want your blood to be pumping and you want to be breathing. Getting lots of oxygen. But yeah, chronic pain, very strange how people talk about it. I guess, who's they? Well, it put me on the spot. Now I have to admit, I don't know shit. I don't know shit. I don't know shit. And I'll probably never learn. I don't know shit. And I'll probably never learn. Ah, that's what it was. They know not what they do. I think, therefore I have no clue. It's to illustrate the point. to illustrate the point that when you judge others, you show your own ignorance. Is to judge others with your own sort of parameters and what your values and stuff are. The example I like to use is Jesus in the Bible saying, they know not what they do. And he's talking about people in Gomorrah gambling. And I could be wrong about this. I'm not a theologian. But he says, they know not what they do. And then there's that other famous quote, I think, therefore I am. And I think that's ridiculous, too. It's just like, you thinking, and that means you exist, is... It's a preponderance. It feels a pretentious thing that somebody who does writing is saying, and maybe at the time this is like a philosophical thing, you're exploring consciousness or something, but people thinking that there's some power in thought is difficult and painful. There's power in money and action. The power of thought and the power of like the collective and, you know, the soul of a nation or whatever else, is these are tools of propaganda to brainwash us. People are just, this used to be basic stuff to me. Like, for me, this was just basic, like propaganda, election cycles, companies advertising. Like, this was basic, normal, common sense 101 type of stuff. I guess back then we had a little bit more consumer protections. Maybe they weren't running quite so great, and I don't know, you know, like I'm saying, I don't know shit. I don't know shit, and I will probably never learn. Everybody wants to be like, I know so many things, listen to me, listen to me. I know all those things, and I'm learning all these new things all the time. Like, no, you're not. No, you're not. just no, you're not. You're making a YouTube video. Like, no, you're not. I don't know. I'm just kidding. I mean, everybody's entitled to their own thing. So I got my 60 grams of protein. I rambled. Not exactly aiming to just ramble about random stuff, but I really want to get more comfortable just sort of talking during live streams, like if I was carrying on a conversation. I think that's the best way to do interactions and be interacting with the stream, is just talk as if you were actually here, not really think about what do I look like, how do I sound, what are they thinking. I think about that in conversation, but it's a different way that I do it. You know, I'm doing it on the spot. I'm reading people's reactions and stuff like that, and I could take a conversation one-on-one into, and I could be saying things that I don't think I would necessarily say on camera, because I'm thinking about a wider audience on camera, if that makes sense. So, yeah, it's like trying to have a conversation with, at least think of a handful of people who are from sort of different backgrounds and differing opinions and stuff. It's like, it's not just having a conversation with all your friends or something. I don't know. Interesting to think about. So, time for a workout. Time to get some exercise. put on my hoodie. Help me shed some of the extra pounds up top, and I'll turn on the heater once I start the workout. I'll mute the camera so I can breathe heavily and sing along ridiculously. And then you don't hear the fan. There's like a little fan and motor and stuff for the heater, obviously, so. Ooh, excuse me. Can I tie this and just tuck it in here? I hope so. A little bit annoying. There we go. My new style. Oh, that's not a new style. Hoodie collars have probably been a thing for a while. Hoodie collars. Okay, I got my hoodie collar. I got my bandana. My PlayStation 5 is right here ready to go. So I'll get everything set up and then I'll start the stream. Start my exercise. Oh, 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 oh yeah, oh, oh yeah, oh, oh yeah, oh. Okay. That's just normal. I do that whenever I'm leaving a situation. That's how normal people interact.